good day everyone. Hi, good day everyone. So today we'll be doing January. Right. We'll be doing Jan 2025 paper number 4. Now number 4 says a line segment joins points C and D. C is negative 5, 6, D is 7, 2. Calculate the midpoint of the line segment CD. Right, so to do this question, you need to know the formula for midpoint of a line. So let's just write it out. Midpoint is equals to x1 plus x2 over 2. Please note midpoint is a coordinate that you're looking at. y1 plus y2 over 2. Right, you need two coordinates, which you have. You just choose one to be group 1 and group 2. This is group 1, this is group 2, so I'm choosing this is x1, y1, and this is x2, y. Alright, so now we're going to put it into the formula. So your midpoint would be equal to x1, which is negative 5 plus 7 all over 2, and 6 plus 2 all over 2. Right? Negative 5 plus 7 is 2, so 2 divided by 2 is 1. 6, 7, 8, that's 8 divided by 2, which is 4. So my midpoint of CD is 1, 4. That's the middle of the line. Alright? So that is the answer for this one. Then we go to the next question. Find the gradient of the line CD. Now, again, we just need to know the formula. Your gradient, which is also known as M, is equals to y2 minus y1 over x2 minus x1. Now let me just zoom out so that we can see the coordinates. Okay, let's zoom in. Right, so let's go ahead. So my gradient, or M, is equal to y2, which is 2 minus 6 over x2, which is 7 minus 5. Right, so M would be 2 minus 6 is minus 4. Right, and 7 minus 5 means 7 plus 5. 7 plus 5 is 12. Alright, 4 into 4, 1. 4 into 12, 3. So my gradient of CD is equal to negative 1 over 3. And that is how you would do this question right here. Next question says, determine the equation of the perpendicular bisector of CD. Meaning you need to find the equation of your line. Now, first off, we have to remember that my perpendicular bisector, right, if it's a perpendicular bisector, the gradient of this equation, the perpendicular bisector of CD multiplied by the line of CD, the gradient of CD is equal to negative 1. So we already know that the gradient of CD is a third, so negative a third multiplied by the gradient of my perpendicular bisector is equal to negative 1. So M2 would be minus 1. I carried across negative a third, so it'll turn to multiply, I carried across multiply by a third, multiply by negative a third, so it will turn to divide by negative a third. Now a negative divided by a negative is a positive, so this gradient is positive, right? So we have 1 multiplied by 3 over 1. Remember, when we're dividing fractions, you flip you turn the division sign to multiplication and flip. So m2 would be positive 3. Right? And then they said a perpendicular bisector. Now, a perpendicular bisector is a line that intersects another line in the middle of, so the perpendicular bisector of CD will intersect line CD in the midpoint or the center of the circle. So now we already have found the midpoint of CD, which I believe was 1, 4. So the midpoint of CD was 1, 4. So now I want my equation of my line, which is, you put it in the form y is equals to mx plus c is your y-intercept, right? We have my coordinates. Your coordinates is always x and then y. So it's 4 is equal to m, which is 3 by 1 plus c. Right? So that's 4 is equals to 3 plus c. Immediately we can see c is 1, right? But let's just say it's c is equals to 4 minus 3. So c is equals to 1. So therefore the equation of my perpendicular bisector would be y is equals to the gradient is 3x plus my y-intercept, which is plus 1. And that would be the answer for this question here. Now, part D, another line AB is parallel to CD. Parallel lines have the same gradient. So this question is more of the knowledge that you have when they use certain rules. So if CD, the gradient of CD is equal to minus a third, then your gradient of AB would also be a third, negative a third. Now they told you that the points passing through that is 0, 1. So you could use my gradient is equals to negative a third, and you could use the point 0, 1 and input it into the formula y is equals to mx plus c. Okay, so now we're going to substitute. So we know y is 1. So 1 excuse, let's just get a pen. So we know y is 1 is equals to negative a third by x, which is 0, plus c. Anything multiplied by 0 is 0. So we immediately see that c is equals to 1. So my equation of this line would be y is equal to negative a third x plus 1. And that is how you would do number 4 for January 2025 paper 2.